guys, this is Sadie here on the front of my shirt. Someone in 4th period asked me if I could bring her into school, and unfortunately I can't, but she can come and star and do little cameos in my videos. So Sadie and I are going to tell you about the Mexican-American War, the brave and rebellious Sam Houston, and the evil Santa Anna. I bet you can't wait. So this PowerPoint is about the Mexican-American War and the Gold Rush, and it's from Chapter 5, Sections 3 and 4 in your orange book. It will deal with Objective 1 in Goal 2, which is determine the important effects of Texas and California being admitted to the Union. The essential questions we're going to answer are: what were the causes of the Mexican-American War? What were the effects of the Mexican-American War? And what were the effects of the California Gold Rush? So Tejanos, as it is pronounced, is a small Mexican province close to the U.S. It's owned by Mexico and has a low population of Latinos. The government of Mexico offers American settlers cheap land grants if they agree to become Mexican citizens and worship as Roman Catholics. So they invite American settlers to come to Tejanos. However, no slavery is allowed in Tejanos. Why do you think that they would want, the Mexican government would want people, U.S. citizens, to come and settle in Mexico? What would be the advantage of this? Think about that for just a minute. Well, if the population is low, they are going to have a hard time defending the area and also making it profitable. So they try to get more people to come to the area, farm it, make it profitable, and also be willing to defend it. Stephen Fuller Austin is the first American to lead a group to Texas, and he settled just east of San Antonio in what is now the city of Austin. Gradually, more and more Americans come to this area, and gradually they start to outnumber the Mexicans that live there. However, they don't fulfill their responsibilities to the Mexican government. They remain Protestant, they don't convert to Catholicism, and they keep their loyalty to the United States. Antonia Lopez de Santa Anna. He is a ruthless general who had created an authoritarian government in Mexico City. He'd actually been elected and started out with democratic ideals, but he gradually became more and more authoritarian and turned into a dictator there. So Tejanos and Americans wanted to get free of Santa Anna, and they desire freedom and autonomy. And so in 1835, the Texans revolt. A group of rebels revolt against Santa Anna and declare independence. In order to subdue this revolt, Santa Anna attacks the Alamo and executes more than 400 rebels, 400 defenders. While this is going on, Sam Houston, who is an outspoken leader in Texas, gathers a group of soldiers, and they manage to trap Santa Anna and crush the Mexican army. So Santa Anna is captured during the skirmish, and fearing execution, he agrees to sign a treaty recognizing the independence of Texas. So once Texas becomes an independent area, Sam Houston is elected the president. However, the treaty is not honored by Mexico. Mexico refuses to honor the treaty. What happens is that Santa Anna is immediately replaced once he's captured by the Americans. He's deposed, and so he loses power in Mexico. He is a very interesting character. He comes in and out of power for a long time, but never with the strength that he did before he tried to subdue American rebellion. He is a very notorious character. At one point, he had his foot and ankle shot off by a cannon and part of his hand, and so he was known for his peg leg. And on 2 occasions, his peg leg was actually captured by the enemy. However, he died in poverty, an embittered and impoverished old man at 85. He lived all over the world in exile, including the United States, and never regained power in Mexico towards the end of his life. Part of the problem, though, is that not only does Mexico not honor the treaty arranged by Sam Houston, but the United States does not agree to annex Texas as a state. So Texas is sort of caught in a state of limbo. It's a difficult situation. And Sam Houston appeals many times to try to get the United States to annex Texas. We're going to stop there and talk about the expansionist president, James Polk, in the next presentation.